Hello, guys.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast.
Episode 15.
Your favorite podcast.
Oh, yeah. Settle down, get ready to listen. We're going to be talking about color theory
Woohoo.
and how you portray yourself to others,
Yeah. This is a fun one. Me and Maddie have been so into color theory.
We've been sitting on this for a while
Oh,
now.
yeah, we have. This is a really fun one. It's all about your colors and your shapes that look good on you.
And, like, psychology and how people view each other and,
how who you are as an individual and
what works together.
Your
like
authenticity.
Yeah, balance and obstruction and, yeah.
It's so cool. And, like, you brought this up to me, like, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I just, like, think it honors my color theory. And I was like, holy moly.
What is that?
How have I never thought of this before? Like, this is revolutionary.
Yeah.
I need to start doing this right now.
Right.
Because it's fun.
It's so much fun, and then it makes you feel more like yourself. Like you said, like, it honors you. It honors your authenticity. And, like, at least for me, I want to be showing up. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now, but at least for me, I want to be showing up as my most authentic self, my most balanced, aligned self, and what does that mean? So, like, that can even go down to what colors you're wearing every day.
Yeah, like, how do I feel good? What brightens me up?
Yeah, exactly. What does my complexion look like? How am I feeling? What's my emotion of the day? What do I want to tell others? What's my message? What's my brand?
Yeah.
Like, what do I want to be? Who do I want to be? What do I want to be? What does my future look like?
What am I doing today? What was my job?
It literally goes, and then it can literally all boil down to what you wear that day. Like,
what am I manifesting today?
Exactly. What are you going to assume? What does your future look like? Wear that on your skin. Because that's important. It's important to be like
fun,
that.
And it's
it's so much fun.
More than anything, it's good for yourself. You want to feel good in what you're wearing. You want to feel confident. You want to feel beautiful. You want to feel,
exactly. And, like,
you're portraying who you want to hold yourself as.
Like you just said, right before we click record, we said we want whatever's inside of our hearts to come outwards. So if what's inside of our hearts to come outwards, is it bright? Is it's like, if it's this graceful, beautiful thing, we want to explain that. We want to show that to people. We want to be like,
we want to show that in our colors,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like wear something fun that day, if we're feeling a little down, wear something bright,
Exactly.
Wear a red
or
lip.
if you're feeling, like, intense, if you're feeling deep, wear black, wear gray, wear, what is it you're feeling
comfy, wear, like, deep blue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. But there's this thing, it's basically called color theory, and it's where each person has their own color chart. Right.
Based on your skin color.
So it's your undertones in your skin, your skin color, your hair color, your eye color, who you are as a person, how the colors in your face blend, There can be somebody with really pale skin and black hair. They're going to have a different chart than somebody with blonde hair and warmer skin.
Toned. Yep, exactly.
And colors are going to bring out their complexion more and their face more. And that's what you see online, where there's a whole trend going around where people were going to these color theorists.
Yep.
And they would put, like, different color aprons on your chest and see what brightened up your face and see what kind of like your chart is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what makes you sick looking, what brightens you up, what hides your what's the word? What hides your
bright features?
Yeah, your features.
Yeah.
There you go. What hides your features? What brings out your features?
Yeah.
What on your face do you want to, like, are your eyes really big? Do you want to compliment your eyes? What is it that you want to portray?
Like, do you want to get rid of the dark circles under your eyes?
Yeah, exactly. Wear this color shirt.
Do you want to bring, like, your pimples out, or do you want them to hide? What I mean?
So, like, something that you can do is, the way to tell your undertones is by looking at your veins.
Oh, yeah.
So if, I don't know if you can tell, but with my veins, I have a little,
let me see yours.
Stick and poke. That kind of hides them.
You have, like, really blue veins.
Very blue veins. I don't know if you can. You really cannot see it.
I know. I'm, like, not even gonna try.
They're blue. You can kind of see them.
They're blue. Let me see.
They're definitely, like, blue and purple. If they're blue and purple,
they're blue and purple.
Like, really blue and purple. If they're blue and purple, you have cool toned skin. But if they're greener, if they're pretty green, then
See, I don't
you have
know.
warm tone skin.
Because mine are saying blue and purple, but I swear I'm warmer toned.
Let me see. Look, you are warmer toned.
But they're
they're
blue,
so
and
blue and purple.
Maybe my whole color theory is wrong. I'm still discovering.
That video you sent me though, it was good. There's multiple things you have to do to decide if you're warm or cool. And then there's also neutral. There's in between. You know, you might be in neutral.
I think I might be neutral too.
Yeah.
There's like a checklist you go through, so it's like
it checks your
veins, your hair,
eye color. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like you go through the checklist and it's like, okay, warm or cool, and you just write warm, cool, and at the end you'll have like mostly the words are cool, mostly the words are warm, maybe it's a mixture of both.
You like tally them up.
Neutral, you don't really know. But anyways, besides the thing is you look at different features in your veins and your hair, and you determine, you know, the undertones. And what we were trying to say is the undertone of your skin.
Yeah, exactly. So like I remember when I was kind of like, I got a job that was like I needed to dress nice for.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even just then, but like I guess in high school too, I was kind of like, oh, what do I, you know, what makes me feel good? How do I want to, you know, honor who I am inside?
Yeah.
You know, and part of that was like what I wore on my body, and it's important. If you feel like you want to assume this role, dress like that role.
Yeah.
And I remember just, you know, knowing red and purples, like these intense colors just don't look good on me, and I just felt so off, like just didn't feel pretty, didn't feel, you know, like didn't feel so off. Yeah. Like
did not go.
Purples to me don't look good on me. Reds, greens, you know, I mean, I think recently I've been playing it really easy with like light pink. You guys might be able to tell.
Yeah.
I've been wearing
lots of white and light pink.
Literally, that's all I've been, and gray.
Yeah.
That's all I've been wearing recently.
Yeah.
And kind of like lighter earrings. But it's just what makes me feel really good. And, you know, I think anything warm toned can make me look, it just washes me out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You do have fairer skin.
Exactly.
And the contrast in your face is a lot. Like you have darker hair, lighter skin. Right. So therefore, she has a higher contrast.
Yep, exactly. You have a lower contrast because your hair matches your skin very well.
Like blonde hair, warm skin.
Yeah.
My face blends together really, really neutrally.
Right.
Whereas Maddie's complexion is very dark and light.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how you can kind of determine, you know, what looks good on you. I think that people with a higher contrast mostly look good in like brighter colors. Like picture like Snow White. She has a high contrast. Yep. She looks good in that bright red, that bright yellow, you know, something that's that bright royal blue. Like something's really gonna pop.
It's almost like the contrast matches your hair. So then your skin just gets brought to the surface and you look so glowy and bright. You know what I mean?
But I think your contrast is not so contrasted to the point. So I think that cooler, brighter colors look good on you instead of like bright colors.
Yeah, I don't like those at all.
You kind of gotta play and like...
Yeah, it takes experimentation. It does. It takes a couple like weeks, months, you know?
It does.
Gotta look in what your wardrobe, what you already have. Look at the pieces you feel really good in and honor those first. Even before, if you go and you research color theory, look in your wardrobe, and even if there's colors that you know you feel good in and it totally doesn't go with like the color you found yourself to be,
what are you always picking up?
Yeah,
you know, what are you always wearing? What's your favorite stuff? What's like, wow, this looks really good on me.
Exactly. What do you feel comfortable
and wear that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what I noticed is I'm still, like, I don't really know mine very well. And so I'm still trying to discover what kind of colors that I like and everything. So, but what I've really noticed is, like, cream colors, tans, and, like, browns look best on me. And that kind of goes into, like, my neutral complexion. Yeah. You know, it brings out those colors that I already have.
Right.
But definitely, like, cream colors and stuff like that, like, really look nice on me, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And your eyes are, like, really warm. You know what I mean? Your eyes are so warm.
Yeah, they're, like, hazily. So that's what I've noticed. And it's just really fun to get into it, you know?
It's so much fun. It makes you feel more like yourself. And, like... You do notice a difference, you know, I've noticed a difference. And I think it can go deeper too with like, you were telling me about this, like, shape theory, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is that, really?
So, basically, like, this is a very intuitive thing.
It really is.
You really gotta, like, bear with me here.
With, you know, person to person, what do you like?
Yeah, it's kind of like, let me think of a good example. So somebody who, you can look at one person, look at the other, and look at their different style choices. So somebody who wears more softer clothing, like more like loungy things, rounded kind of clothing, very soft colors, very droopy clothes, they might be more of like a circle person.
Yeah.
Very, you know, soft.
Ethereal, young. Yep,
simple. Whereas somebody who wears really sharp clothing, I'm trying to think of somebody as an example.
Like Cleopatra.
Yeah, Cleopatra. She's very geometrical. Like you could see her wearing like a lot of triangles. A lot of stuff like
that.
Her
hair's done up in a certain way. She has had like very queen-like. Like
or like Kris Jenner. She's very like geometrical. Like, I see her wearing triangles.
A great example is your sister Jane.
I know. I was gonna say my sister
everyone
Jane.
Knew Jane. Yeah,
she's very like she literally has octagon glasses. Like but like somebody like Maddie, who's more of like a circle person, would not look good in octagon glasses.
Right.
You know.
And it's kind of like the way I like to look at it is like, what is their face shape? My face is very round. My chin's like short, and it's kind of like there's these archetypes even in like literature. You know, there's the queen, there's the young girl, there's the cosmic person, like there's the diva. So what are your bones? What's your bone structure?
Your bone structure? What's your like your shape structure?
Who are you honoring? And Cleopatra is someone who honors that queen look, that aristocratic,
broad shoulder,
strong type, the unibrow, the high contrast, the very
like an arched nose.
Exactly. So it's like there's these
sharper lines.
Exactly. If you honor that archetype that you have about your face, that person, that like the character in your face, it's going to look natural, it's going to flow, it's going to be balanced. People are going to say, oh yes, this works. Whereas like someone who's like Cleopatra or has that very queen aristocratic look is dressing in young clothing, puffy light colors, you know, lots of bows, like just young stuff. It's not going to look right. It's going to look off. So
so off.
Yeah.
You have to like really know your archetype and your shapes, you know, like what kind of shape shirt looks good on you.
Right.
Some people might not look good with like a bulky sweater.
Yeah.
And like Uggs. But yeah, like somebody like Maddie, like more rounded, I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I'm still kind of like trying to explore like the whole character side of things and what that's like.
Yeah. But it also goes into like the shapes of clothing you're wearing.
Yeah, exactly. Like the silhouettes of stuff.
Yeah, what's your silhouette?
You know, and even what your body's shaped like. Like I'm very tall. I'm not even that tall, but my legs look long.
Your legs are longer than like your torso.
Exactly.
And else.
So when I accentuate that, it makes me look tall. It looks balanced.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you have longer limbs.
Yeah, exactly.
Like sleeves that are longer that go up to your hands look better.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, you do have a broader shoulder too.
Yeah. It's like that inverted triangle, I think, is the body shape.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
So like, you know, what are your prominent features? How can you really bring that out? How can you play with it?
How can you accentuate certain things? So like with that triangle, you know, if I have the triangle body shape, if I elongate my pants, it's gonna balance that over accentuation of my shoulders. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then also if I keep a cinched waist, it's gonna create this like just this very, you know, balanced look of like it's still gonna bring my shoulders down the way they should, but then the long pants are gonna keep that balanced of it's not gonna bring it down too tight and like then straight. You know, it's gonna create that balance.
Like what's gonna fit with your silhouette? What's not gonna make you look awkward?
How tall are you? Yeah. What kind of shoes? Like how broad are your shoulders? Because even the shoes that you wear is gonna affect what everything looks like. Are clunky shoes your thing, or sandals more your thing? You know?
Yeah.
It even is down to that.
Yeah, absolutely. And like the kind of pants you wear, like baggier, tighter. Like I know for me, like I have shorter legs than Maddie. I don't like when my legs are really accentuated longer. Yeah. Like I can do that.
Right.
But I like
I think you look really good when your shirts come down to kind of like your hip bone. Or not your hip bone, but your hip joint.
Yeah. Like that. Like a little bit shorter ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, or, I don't know how to explain it. Like when it comes down to here.
Okay.
Rather than like your hip bone. Like when it comes down to your
like
hip
a little
joint.
lower?
Yeah. I think you look so balanced that way. And it just looks so good.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yep. And, but like, I definitely like baggier jeans.
Yep.
I think it just like brings out like the shortness in my legs and it makes me look more proportional.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just play around with it. See what you like on yourself. What like do you like low waisted jeans? Do you like high waisted jeans?
Right.
What makes your features look, balanced?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to pull up some celebrities that we could, show you.
But, like, do you look good in a halter top? Like, I know some people that would look so awkward in a halter top just because of the shape.
Exactly.
Yeah. And there's really, and this is all to say, like, this is all theory.
It really is. It's person to person. It's
like, what do you
intuitive.
Think? What do you think?
It's feeling. It's based off of feeling.
Stone.
Exactly. It's not based off of science.
It's just fun.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess like someone like even like Beyonce, like we all know her face has this like strong cheekbones, deep set eyes, long eyebrows, long forehead. She has this like this just queen look. She is queen bee, you know what I mean? If she were to wear very young clothes, it would just look off.
So true. Like, she has a very mature face.
Exactly.
Who's somebody that has a younger face, do you think?
I think Emma Stone kind of has a younger face. Like, she has, like, she definitely works better with, like, free-flowing hair, a softer look, I'm sorry, not Emma Stone. I'm sorry, not Emma Stone. Let me see. Emma Watson.
Oh,
Emma Watson.
Yeah. She's very soft.
Her chin is closed in, her eyes are small and young looking, and her nose is straight and just like, and then her lips are tight too, so like she just looks younger.
Yeah, she's not gonna wear those broad things that Beyonce would, have a bigger hair.
It's not as queenish. It's more, she just looks better when she has this young,
she's very
free flowing. Yeah, exactly.
I think I definitely have
you have a sweet look, for sure.
Look, yeah.
For sure. Sweet girl,
very,
warm.
like, more on the
mothery, nurturing,
the sweet
like,
feminine side, like the coquette kind of, like,
totally
girly
agree.
side.
Yeah, I think your eyes are, like, wide, and then your whole face is just round. It's just so...
It's very, like...
round. No, exactly though. Exactly.
Like tiny nose, tiny mouth, tiny eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I'm still kind of figuring out
I think
out
you
my
are
shapes.
A little bit more.
The other
like
day
that too.
You said I was like cosmic, right?
Yeah, you are cosmic. You have like a bigger cheekbones.
Yeah.
You've got like, I don't know, your eyes are just more like lifted in a way.
They're like round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My eyes are round rather than like almondy.
I don't know, like everything's kind of going down to your nose in a way.
Yeah.
It's bridging down to your nose. You have like a really like pointy nose. Your eyebrows are smaller.
I totally see that.
Your eyebrows are small.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I just get like this cosmic, like this.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Totally. I totes get that.
I think it's the cheekbones.
You think so?
The cheekbones.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's
so is the cheekbones and they like
it's
right
very,
here.
Like alienated in a way.
I totally see that. I think you're right. It's the cheekbones. So yeah.
I don't know. It's fun. Like cheekbones, play around with it a little bit.
Yeah. Decide like have fun with it.
You can totally find your color palette and everything like on your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Like look up some YouTube videos. Look at.
And it's such a way to manifest. It's such a way to
and like doing this has made me want to like be more natural.
Yeah, me too.
Like wear natural makeup.
Exactly.
And go back to my natural hair color.
I'm not choosing like big patterns or big silhouettes or like
I'm saying bye to PacSun. Like no more checkered squares and like come on now, polka dots. Let's wear something like classy. Let's wear something
timeless.
Elegance, timeless.
So, I don't need the flash.
Thrifted.
Yeah, literally. What's gonna last?
Yeah, what's gonna last? What is your sweater made out of? Is it cotton?
Exactly. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing we can go into.
Yeah, what are your clothes made out of, you guys? Like, let's wear some more cotton.
Yeah, genuinely.
As I'm wearing this polyester sweater.
Me too. And our jeans probably have it too.
It's because we get it from these name stores, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's why I like thrifting. Like, I got a sweater that I thrifted, and it was 70% cotton, and I was like,
yeah,
this is like gold.
And that's the one thing about thrifting too, is like the stuff that gets to the thrift stores is the stuff that lasts, because it's made to withstand, and something that's not made to withstand a bunch of uses,
it's cheaply made,
isn't gonna make it to the thrift store. It's gonna make it to the trash can. And that's why fast fashion isn't working right now. Actually, fast fashion is losing money, and it's not doing very good. It's not looking very good for like fast fashion companies.
You'll walk
the thrift stores taking over. I love that. People are like finding like joy
valuable
and
stuff.
Recycling. Exactly.
Timeless stuff.
Like, people understand there's such a movement now to make things that aren't gonna last so that they'll buy more.
Yeah.
But people are realizing like, I need some quality here because I can't just be buying things all the time.
Yeah.
Like, people are realizing that, going to the thrift store to buy their clothes, to get things that are there still lasting.
I want to wear something that I could wear in 5 years from now.
Exactly.
And be like, this is a timeless, cream-colored, beautiful, simple sweater.
It really is about quality.
Yeah.
It really is.
It really, really is. And you'll walk into one of these mainstream stores 1 week, and they'll have like a bunch of like a pop of green color or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like this kind of style. And then the next week, the styles change because fast fashion is just so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
And they'll have a whole nother rack of clothes, and it's like, where did all those other clothes go?
Right.
Like, why are we not selling out of what we have already?
Exactly.
And to make them so fast, they're cheaply made.
Yep.
You know, it's bad material.
Especially with inflation recently.
It's overly expensive.
Bad. It's been really bad.
It's overly expensive for cheaply made clothes.
Yeah.
Where at the thrift store, you're getting higher quality for way cheaper.
Way cheaper. I actually got these pants, $6. So good. I'm going to have them for probably the rest of my life. $6.
Really good jeans.
$6, people.
Yep. And wear what you have, wear what you have.
Exactly. Make things what make things out of what you already have.
Don't go with the trends.
Yeah, the value.
Don't go with the trends.
There's no value in, exactly. Don't fall for your heart. Don't fall for that temptation of just like something fast and trending and what people want to see.
So staply. Like, I see stuff and put on what you want. Like, I see stuff in like PacSun or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like a checkered color, bright pink pair of jeans, and it's like you're wearing that one time,
literally,
and it's going in the trash.
Literally.
Stuff like that. It's just like,
so
what the heck
Mary.
is this?
You're so right.
It's funny.
It really is. You can literally walk into the mall and just be like, no.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? Like, give me something I could wear a million times.
Exactly. One store I really like that honors that is Garage. It's definitely,
they do have some basics.
It's definitely made with like a lot of polyester, which isn't that great. But they have basic stuff you could pair with anything.
Definitely.
It's all one color. They pick 3 colors and make the entire store those colors. I really like Garage for that reason.
Yeah. I like Garage. They do have good basics.
It's also stuff that's gonna last. Like, it's expensive, but that's why.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna last.
Like stuff like that, like Garage, like, yes, they do have some of that crazy, like, pieces where it's like, I would never buy that. It's too flashy. But then you go into their basics and it's like, okay, this is really cute.
I'm actually both this and my bras from Garage right now.
Nice.
Both of that. Like, I have a lot of Garage.
I wear a lot of Aerie because I feel like they do the same thing. It's like, lots of basic
it's kind of
sweaters,
funny even too, like,
button-ups.
Each store has their own brand, and like that the Aerie's brand fits you so
you're
well.
So right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That, like, you just like the warm,
the softness.
Yeah, exactly. And then Garage is kind of like all these cool toned stuff.
Yep.
One color. It fits me so well.
It does.
Isn't that so weird?
That is so weird.
And these are our favorite stores.
That's so funny.
And look at that too. Look at like, what store do you shop? What's your favorite store?
Yeah, what really like speaks to you?
Exactly what speaks to you. Yeah. That's a great
maybe when you're thrifting, you can think that like, ooh, I could see this at my favorite store.
It's so intuitive. It makes you closer to who you want to be.
Yeah, get in touch with that. It's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun.
It's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun. You get to create who you want. It's a long-term thing. You set yourself up in the future and like make your wardrobe.
Who are you on the inside? How do you want to portray yourself? You know? Portray yourself as, who who you hold yourself as.
And
how do you hold yourself?
Exactly. How do you hold yourself? What do you want to portray to others? Yeah. We're at such an age that, like, that's what, you know, we're ready to do that. We're ready to tell people, hey, let's work together. This is what I value. Yeah. What do you value?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, yeah, if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let us know if you thought anything of it, if you do the same thing as us.
Yeah, if there's something we didn't touch on, if you have, like, your own, you know, what is your color theory? What is your, you know, your style type? What is your archetype?
Yeah, what do you like wearing? What kind of shapes do you like wearing? What kind of, like, do you like wearing baggier stuff? You know,
is it more like
go with the trends,
hip hoppy, grungy, or do you like to be older? Do you like to be, you know?
Yeah, totally.
What is it that you know? What's your style type? I love that.
Me too.
You know, streetwear, or is it, you know, what's the word? Professional, or is it young? Is it fun? Is it professional and fun? Is it, you know, is it spacey? Is it?
And, like, who what's your personality? You know?
That's, like, a great question.
Are you, like, a more bold, loud person? You know, you can really... people tend to wear things that go along with that.
You can wear cool pops of these weird pieces, you know, fun shoes, fun earrings with, like, basic clothes and, like, you know, like, simpler silhouettes.
Definitely.
Or, you know...
Like, are you a softer person? Like, for me, simple. I'm a softer person, so, like, softer, bigger sweaters. Like,
Mary's so simple. Mary's very, like...
simple. I wear, like, the same jewelry. I don't even like wearing jewelry.
Yeah.
Very simple makeup, simple hairdos,
like raw,
simple color jackets. Like, very, very simple.
Exactly.
And soft. And I'm more soft-spoken, and so it's just like, what's your personality?
Right.
And how do you mix that into what you wear? And it's funny because you can see different people's personalities show in what they wear.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
You're so right. It tells people what you value, you know? Like, how much do you value yourself? Yeah. You gotta tell people you value yourself enough to get up and put on what you care about and dress in the way that you care, you know?
Because speaks who a person is.
Exactly. And, like, when you tell someone or you show someone that I take care of myself, it tells them that they need to take care of you too. Because this is what I put on my body, and I'm not going to accept anything less. You know, it tells people this is how I treat myself. Yep. And I don't accept, you know, mistreatment.
So true. Be authentic to you.
Yep.
Be authentic to you. Don't worry about the trends. Be authentic to you. What speaks to you? You know, how are you going to present yourself? How are you going to feel good in what you wear? And how's that going to go with who you are authentically? Yeah, exactly. Just think about authenticity.
Your spirit. What's your spirit? What do you want? How do you want to bring it out?
Yep. Pretty much it.
Yeah, exactly. We love you guys so much.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Yep. Bye.